What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I have another unboxing. It's a special birthday unboxing as my birthday is today on the day that this video goes out. I'm actually recording this on the day prior because I do have some plans tomorrow that would require me to leave and whatnot because I have to go back up to college and stuff. But I did pick out a few models for my birthday, and these are the three models that I did pick. So we got two Gemini jets. We also got this Aeroclassics one up here, which as you can see there, it is a beautiful model inside. Super excited to unbox that. So we'll go ahead and get started with the Aeroclassics. Hopping right into this review here, this unboxing review thing. So this is the Aeroclassics 1:400 scale Braniff International Lockheed L-188 Electra Red Jelly Bean. So my first time having a Jelly Bean aircraft in my collection. Super excited about this. So up on the top, we got the Aeroclassics logo, got a little cutout so you can see the plane inside, 1:400 scale there on the bottom right. Got the aeroclassics.info website, which is outdated, Waffle's database number, all the models I got were from Waffle, and then adult collectible model stuff, and then just blank on the back there. So nothing too special along the back of the box. So let's go ahead and continue. So my second Aeroclassics Electra, and I think my 7th or 8th overall. So I got a lot of Electras now in my collection. That's pretty impressive. Super excited about the Braniff Jelly Bean here. If I can get the plastic cradle off, there we go. Take this beauty out. Wow. Very nice. That is a nice color. It's definitely red. Maybe a little less rich in color than I was expecting, but we'll see how it appears on camera. And here she is, the Braniff Lockheed L-188 Electra Red Jelly Bean by Aeroclassics. This is a very nice model, and this will go along really nicely for my retro FSD project because in 1967, Braniff did fly the L-188 Electra for a brief time into Sioux Falls alongside the BAC-111. Now, Waffle actually did list a bunch of Jelly Bean BAC-111s, and I unfortunately don't have the budget to get that. I did buy a model off that collection sale, which should be coming in here in a few days, but I will not be able to film it until next weekend. So a new unboxing video will be coming out on Saturday. Stay tuned for more details regarding that in the future. Starting off with the review, we got the anti-glare there on the front there, got the cockpit windows, the Braniff International titles in that black there, got the BI logo on the tail, registration which is November 90709 or Charlie, which if I'm not mistaken is the exact registration that Gemini did in the El Dorado paint scheme. So this is how it ended up. And we got the beautiful props on here, which all of them do spin. You can see there. Got a beautiful look there at that anti-glare nose right there. You see all the front of it basically painted black up to the cockpit windows and stuff. Got the landing gear, which doesn't roll, so just standard spigot stuff, so nothing too special. This is an older model, by the way. Got the underneath here with all the wings painted white. You can see that there. That's really nice. Not sure why they chose to paint the wings white. That might be maybe just something related to Aero or something, but if anybody knows, leave a comment. And of course, the tail back here is painted white, and there's a little American flag there, forgot to mention that, but the horizontal stabilizers there on the back are painted the normal metal color, and not painted, basically. So yeah, very nice model here, nothing too interesting here, but you do have a couple boarding doors on there and whatnot, just ahead and behind the wings, and then none on the right side here, except for that little door there at the rear. So yeah, pretty basic Aeroclassics model, nothing too interesting. Aeroclassics is not fond of adding antennas, which is understandable due to the issues that they do present when things do go wrong. So go ahead and move on to our next model here, which will make this kind of a one-take thing, if you will, just to make the video flow quicker. But the next model that we have up here is the Gemini Jets 1:200 scale National Airlines Boeing 727-200. So this model and the next one that I will be unboxing will be for a new project that I'm actually going to be starting here relatively soon. So I will announce further details on this probably towards the end of March. Still working out some of the final details and whatnot on how I want to proceed with this project, but I'm guessing my plan is I want to proceed with this on my current existing retro FSD project, so we kind of already know where this is going. But this is your standard Gemini Jets box, nothing too special here. Sorry about the camera angle there, this is not how I wanted it to be. But yeah, standard Gemini Jets stuff, registration on the bottom there, November 4734. On the back, this is the 2002 release. I would have gotten the newer 2022 release, but unfortunately, they did put hush kits on the engine, so I was not really happy with that, and a lot of other people weren't happy with that, so I wanted to seek out the older release, which has the correct engines on it, if you will, which is much better. So fortunately, I found one on a Waffle Collection sale for a good deal, and there we go. Database sticker there, and the item number on this is GJNAL294. So let's hop into this. You see the plastic there has yellow just a little bit, if I compare it here. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I can tell here, like on the white window ledge here, it has yellowed a little bit, faded a little bit, but otherwise the model should be in good condition. Looks like there's like a little stain or something on the plastic cradle. Probably should wash my hands after this, but man. These collection sale models, they can be questionable at times with the condition that they arrive in, but most of them, from what I've seen, have arrived in really good condition. And here we go. This is nice. Wow. How about this from Gemini Jets, an old school effort from 2002. And here she is, the National 727-200 by Gemini Jets. Like I said, I wanted to seek out the older release because the 2022 release that was done unfortunately had hush kits on it because the National 727s never had hush kits on them because they weren't mandated until much later, after National had merged with Pan Am in 1980. So this older release from 2002 will suit me well until Gemini Jets does another one of these with correct engines. But anyways, starting off at the front, we got the cockpit windows, got the O1 door, and you have like the yellow colored cheat line along with the aircraft name. National used to name their aircraft after various stewardesses on their aircraft. So in this case, I think this is Elaine. The name right there, you can just kind of see it there, just above the, between the first and the third windows there. Got the overwing exits and the registration November 4734, and then the national titles on the tail along with the Sun King logo there on the tail. And then you see part of the tail that's not painted there and the rear of the aircraft towards the APU exhaust. Flip it underneath, pretty basic, no interesting details on here, but you do have like the baggage door right there. The old school Gemini Jets logo, and then a nice silver stripe that goes down the middle of the fuselage underneath here. Landing gear is your standard spigot, so nothing too interesting there, does not roll, but this is a model from 2002, so what do you expect? This is not going to be up to standards for 2023, but otherwise this is a really nice model. Looking forward to using this for my retro project that I will be beginning that will require the use of this model, and the next one that I will be unboxing here in just a moment. So with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next model on this unboxing. I've been very excited about this one because this will be another good addition for the project. This is the Gemini Jets 1:400 scale Piedmont Airlines Boeing 737-200. So Piedmont came from the East Coast. They were mostly based out of the Charlotte area, which as of today is now a hub for American Airlines. They were bought out by US Air and then eventually absorbed into American Airlines in 2013, as you kind of know the story with that. But again, this is the standard Gemini Jets box. You can see there, looks like the model's in good condition. Otherwise, nothing interesting there. Registration November 7905 November. And then on the back, this is a 2000 release, so this is much older. And then on the item number on this one, remove the sticker there, so just move that out of the way. Item number is GJPDM 135. Last model for this unboxing here. So we'll see how this one turns out. Hopefully this one is in good shape. My first Piedmont model. And I believe like my third or fourth 732 in my collection as well. So yeah, this is an all retro unboxing. Got two more models on order as well. Pre-order from Gemini Jets' February-March releases as well. TWA MD-80 on order that has arrived at the warehouse, it looks like, as of right now, but retailers will get it here in the coming days. So I should have it within about 2 weeks. I'll release more information on that at a later date. And here she is, the Piedmont 737-200 by Gemini Jets. This is a beautiful livery right here, and Piedmont was actually in NASCAR for quite a bit of time back in the 80s. It used to be the official airline of the sport. I believe they were on Terry Labonte's car and also Ricky Rudd's car. It was Ricky Rudd first and then over to Terry Labonte during the 80s, close to the early 90s or so before they were merged with US Air. And I think US Air was on a couple of cars as well. I think Ted Musgrave, I think, had US Air sponsorship for a little while. Maybe Loy Allen, I'm not entirely sure on that. I'll have to look in that a little later. But yeah, they were kind of the official airline of NASCAR, and hopefully I'll find a 164 diecast, because I think one was produced when it was on the number 44 car for Terry Labonte back in the 80s. So hopefully I'll find one of those in the future. Starting off at the front, we got the cockpit windows, got the aircraft name, which is the Shenandoah Valley Pacemaker, I believe, if my memory serves me right. So you can kind of see it under there. It does look like, yeah, it might be Shenandoah Valley Pacemaker. They used to name their aircraft as Pacemakers, which is kind of interesting. I got the blue cheat line with the red Piedmont titles, the registration up there, November 7905 November, and then the Piedmont logo along with the bird on the tail. And they got the normal Gemini jet stuff underneath, the engines and everything, a beautiful silver belly underneath. And then of course the engines, like I said, and all the other applicable details as well. There is a red beacon painted on there on the top. And yeah, that is pretty much everything with that particular model. Nothing too interesting, all them old school retro stuff, and really beneficial for my retro collection. The Aeroclassics Jelly Bean Electra, the Piedmont 732, and the National 727. So super happy about this, and I'll talk more about my upcoming retro airport project, which will sort of complement retro FSD. It'll be in its own like avenue, if you will. It'll be a completely different airport, one that I've never been to before, but I have done a video on it in the past, but it's been a while since I've really talked about it. So there was a bit of a hint in this video. So if you want to try to find out what that hint is, and if you figure that out, let me know in the comments. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.